Yeah, congratulations to EMU. Chris does a great job with his team, and you can tell that they're a very disciplined team who wasn't going to beat themselves, and we got to learn from it, play better. There was some positives where we got better in some areas of the game, and but like I just told the team, we've all got to make the growth, and it's just crazy because in these type of year ones, you see people making growth, and others are just making growth at different times. Which we got to all get on the same page and keep making our growth, and then the result will eventually take care of itself. But I'm proud of how they fought till the end, and are us battling till the end of the game, which is good to see. We got a lot to build off on where we're at right now, for sure.
All right, Coach. A couple questions here from our Zoom room. Just talk about the call for the onside kick to start the game.
Yeah, so we saw something on tape, and we knew that we liked it, and it was there, and we decided to do a surprise onside right away because of how deep their guy plays there. And if you look at it, I'm sure we were right there. We just got to steady the ball, we call it, and by the kicker and execute it. And then we obviously wanted to swarm the ball and not let it go the other way. But we wanted to do it at the beginning of the game because we knew that if it did turn out like it did, you got 3 quarters to play football. One play never kills the game or wins or loses the game. So that's why we did it, and we liked it. And I'd do it again, be honest with you. I stand by that call and by Coach Morgan's decision with that for sure. So we thought it could jumpstart us, and we were always looking to steal possessions. And, our defense did exactly what I thought they were going to do after they scored. They stopped them. Offensively, we've got to capitalize on field position in the first half and find ways to score points. That was something we studied on tape. We went back and forth, and we said we knew we were going to do it. We just didn't know when. And then we decided on Thursday that, what the best time to do is right away for that same reason that we saw, that we had more time and more game to make up for it if it didn't go our way.
Tommy got the bulk of the play at quarterback. Just talk about that decision and what ultimately led to that going on.
Yeah, so the first half you saw both quarterbacks in there, Tommy and Mike both going. That's really what we want to do, to be quite honest with you. But the conditions kind of told us at halftime this is going to be more of a running type game. And Tommy gave us the best ability to run the ball, to use his feet and use his legs and get out the pocket and stuff like that. So we went that route the second half. And then as the game got going, we thought to ourselves in the second half, Tommy's got it moving pretty good. Let's not, go back and forth right here. Let's just let him get in a rhythm and run with it. So that's what we did the second half.
You mentioned running and obviously a special teams field position game. I thought just talk a little bit about Josh and the way he was able to flip the field in your guys' favor today.
You talk about, I just said, guys growing at different times. I challenged Josh a lot over the past couple of weeks to punt the ball and punt it better, and he answered the call this week for sure. He did a great job with the kick game and punting the ball and flipping the field for us. So I credit those guys, but that's what I'm saying at the beginning. Guys are growing at their own pace. You look today, Coakley had a great learning experience today in his first start, where he had a couple plays he gave up, but he'll learn, he'll grow just like DJ did, just like Branch did. So each guy is growing. It's just they're happening at different times in the season. And like I told our seniors, I'm sorry I can't have it all happen all at once, but that's how year ones work. We kind of all grow at our different paces, and then eventually it just all comes together. And hopefully we can figure that out sooner than later.
You mentioned it was a running type game, but Luke Floria really kind of stepped up as far as in the passing and making a big play. Talk about his development and able to find the end zone a couple times.
Yeah, he was reliable, and some stuff they were doing to take away Krishan and Jamil opened up things for him, and he took advantage of them and had a pretty solid game.
And then back to the run game with Jalen Thomas. He again continues to run hard. Just talk a little bit about the run blocking and being able to pave the way for the rushing attack.
Yeah, we talk about growth. I tell you what, and I got to watch the tape. Our offensive line played outstanding today, and I'll give Coach Limegover a lot of credit. He kept every week coming in there telling me that we're getting better, we're getting better, we're getting better. And I knew people couldn't see it, but today those 5 guys played, I thought, outstanding. I don't know what they gave up sack-wise and stuff like that, but moving the line of scrimmage, putting us in situations where we could get yards after contact. I just thought they did a great job. And the good thing about that, those guys are going to play together for a very long time. So they're starting to find their continuity and their rhythm and groove. And I hope they keep building off. They got a lot to build off of. And I think, though, you'll see an eager group in that position next week to play again.
Last one from the group here. You mentioned earlier during the week that the dual threat of Smith, but you guys really were able to limit what you wanted to do offensively. Just talk a little bit about that swarming defense.
Yeah, our defense is playing well, in my opinion. They're playing at a high cap right now. I tell you what, there's a lot of guys who are playing this this year, and they're done after this year, like the Devin Nicholsons and the Bryce Shepherds and DJ Millers, and they keep week in and week out giving us everything they got, and that's a credit to them. And they lead that defense, and they're setting an identity for our defense of swarming, of playing aggressive and physical, and you saw that especially the first half, and then even at the end of the game, just fighting and battling until the end. It's a credit to them. I think they got 218 yards of total offense. That's an outstanding job in my opinion, and the turnover as well. And they kept the first half. They gave us the field position. I think we had 3 drives that we were 50 yards or plus. So they played a good game in my opinion.
All right, Coach.
Yep.
Dry up, and we'll get you ready for homecoming in Buffalo.
Thank you. Go Flashes, Ken Grip.